producing a report that is made of 2 quarters, and we know that this is your first time to produce a report. What stopped you from producing the first quarter report?
Yes, as you know, quarter reports means that at least every 4 months we have to come up with a report. Of course, the Radical Nuba being that we have been doing things the radical way, we have had a lot of activities that have been coming in. And in fact, in the month of April, when we are supposed to come up with the report, we are entangled in so many activities of VLS, and we thought it proper that at least we shall merge. And that is what we did. We had to merge the 2 quarters, and that is how we came up with this report.
The running of the president into Exile, have you affected this production of the first quarter report?
No, the current position of the president has no bearing with this report. Of course, the condition of the president is very alarming. It is something that we have always talked about. There is a delay in delivering justice when it comes to the cases of the president of the Uganda Law Society. And as the saying goes, delay defeats justice. We have been in the courts of law since, I think, January, trying to tell the courts, please, listen to our matters. All we are saying is listen to our matters. The decision is up to you. Yeah, we have put applications for stay of the orders that we think we are not fair to us. So that alone is something that we're talking about in this report. In fact, it is one of the things that we believe have actually pulled down the index ratio of Uganda Law Society when it comes to issues concerning the rule of law.
We all know that reports are made for documentation, to keep records. But do you think the public has felt your presence as the Radical Nuba and the leadership of President Ssemakadde?
Yes, the Radical Nuba has become a household name. This is something that was intended. This is something that was intentional to ensure that we can do as much awareness as possible to the public. And in fact, this has cost us liberty. As you can see, the president of the Uganda Law Society, this has cost him liberty. Because in trying to pursue and demand for accountability, this has created a situation that has really infringed on his liberty. So as the Uganda Law Society, we think we have really touched the lives, and we continue to touch the lives through our various initiatives. For example, we are talking about the engagements we have had with the public, the prison in particular, where we have gone to people who are behind bars. These are people that we believe are brothers and sisters of our people who are not behind bars. Yeah? So we believe we continue, and we shall continue, to create as much impact as possible in this era of the Radical Nuba.
As you help us break down to what is it to report, what are those landmark things that you think the UNS has done in your tenure that one can remember like, yeah, this has something?
Yes, Uganda Law Society, of course, has advocated. In fact, before this decision of Gov't came up, we had made several correspondences to the Chief Justice, saying this case has taken quite a number of years without determination. We put our foot down. We really emphasize this point, and we believe that this issue of Gov't is one of the key milestones of Uganda Law Society. Uganda Law Society has championed the issue of access to justice through our various clinics, through our various initiatives, and we believe that those are things that will last and will have a lasting impact on whatever we have done. Yes.
Do you have a number on your fingertips of how many have benefited from the UNS? According to you, do you think that number?
In fact, you can't put a number because the figures are there are many. Like I've said, we have been to various areas. We have been to markets. We have been to schools. We have been to prisons, we have been at court, yeah. So the numbers that the impact of the society is so huge that to count and make a number attached to whatever we are doing will be an understatement. Yeah, it is something that we can't quantify, but we are very sure that we have really had a huge milestone on the lives of our people.
We know you are the treasurer of the US. Many departments and agencies of government always request for supplementaries, and we have never had you requesting a supplementary or even into your budget process. Do you think, did you have any such kind of experience in your tenure so far?
Yes, yes, thank you so much for that question. Uganda Law Society operates on a budget, and we operate on funds contributed by our members. Our members have been so generous to contribute, and the funds that they contribute have actually ensured that whatever we do, all those initiatives I've talked about are actually implemented. We have also our partners that actually support us in this cause, the various donors, even some government institutions. They have ensured that they can always pour or give us a lending hand to ensure that we fulfill our mandate under Section 3 of the Uganda Law Society Act.
What is your call on other organizations and government?
Yes, the call that Uganda Law Society we are calling upon all state agencies. We are calling upon all departments of government to ensure that they operate in light of the law. Why we came up with this report is to make a wake-up call. This is a wake-up call to government. This is a wake-up call to all those departments. But please try to align yourself in the law. Yeah, the security agencies. There is nothing that says a security agency should hold someone for more than 48 hours. If you're holding on to someone, hold on to him in light of the law. We are telling the judiciary, if people file their court cases, please try as much as possible to listen and adjudicate over those matters in a speedy way. Matters shouldn't be within the backlog department of the judiciary for so many years. We have cases where matters are being delayed for 11 years, especially in the criminal department, matters in the High Court. We saw people complaining that they have been on remand for more than 10 years, 11 years without trial. So those are the things we are saying, that if the principles, if the doctrines, the foundations laid under our laws are implemented, then there will be justice, and we shall all benefit from it.
Your request for the two-quarters test the state of rule of law in Uganda, and we know that your president is in Exile. Has the society failed to fight for its own?
As Uganda Law Society, we continue to fight. Like I told you, beginning of this year, we filed court cases. We have tried to have as many engagements as possible with all the stakeholders to ensure that not only the president of Uganda Law Society, because the issue of liberty is not only an issue of one human being. There are so many human beings, and they are all equal before the law. And we are trying to tell the judiciary that please, all those people, including our president, let their matters be heard and determined. Not selectively that this one is president of the Uganda Law Society, this one is a minister, this one is a local council member of the committee. Please listen to all court cases of all Ugandans equally and give them justice.
As we aim to a conclusion, in your report you say Uganda is in the 126th position out of 142. Should Ugandans worry about this statistic, or we are safe?
No, these statistics are worrying. These statistics are not good for the country, and yet we all want something good for the country. We always tell people that all these agencies, all these departments, it is us, the human beings, who are in those positions. There is nothing like so and so is the reason as to why things are not operating. It is us, it is you, our brothers, it is you, our sisters, who are in these departments, and it is you who can make this possible. If you follow the Constitution, if you follow the laws, because we have the best laws on the continent. If you follow those laws, then I believe in quite a number of years, few years, we should be really doing good. That would be good for our country at large.
As we are heading into another quarter, and we are starting working today, we still have people that are being held in without trial. We still have people that are not yet produced into court. What is your plan ahead for the next quarter?
Yes, our plan, we are going to file as many applications, petitions as possible in all courts of law, especially for all people who are under incarceration because of the military trials, whose status is now in jeopardy, whose status is unknown. Yeah, those are people that we're going to file applications for. Even the Ugandans who have been on remand for more than 8 years, yeah, we have put up teams across the regions in Uganda, where we're going to ensure that we file cases for them. And their matters, we shall push for their matters to be heard by the judicial officers, that they can get justice at the end of the day. So basically our plan is to use all the legal mechanisms available in law to give justice to these people.
In your tenure, we have seen many members of the bar being tried into court, some others imprisoned. Have you pumped the table so hard, or that is the way to go from now onwards?
Yes, we say this is a vision of 2060. It is a 2060 vision, yeah, meaning we are going to ask for accountability. Yeah, radicalism means asking for accountability, yeah, ensuring that there is a rule of law in this country. That is all we are asking. I think that is a big phrase that is bang the table, yeah, but we are asking for accountability. We are saying that there be rule of law, and we are going to ask for that until the end of time.
Very final. If people were elected, I should say luckily enough, to take us into election and post-election, that's where your term of office will end. What is your thinking about this, where you people have a responsibility to take us to election and post-election, where human rights are highly violated, more so into election period?
Yes, of course, as a Ugandan society, we are going to do our civic duty to educate the masses, to educate the people, to do much awareness as possible to the citizens of this country. One, of the need of elections. Because we believe that most of our people may not understand the need, they may not understand the essence of having elections. So as a Ugandan society, we are going to do what we call an awareness to the masses, to ensure that they understand the process that they are going through. We are going to educate the political parties when it comes to issues concerning following whatever guidelines are available. So I believe once we do that as a Ugandan society, we shall have done our part, and we shall ensure that before and after the elections, Uganda remains a peaceful country.
The UNS has got a mandate to help those that don't know about the law. Have you really educated Uganda to matters of law as we head into election and what they need to do? Because we know many laws are broken in the election process, like defamation, some torture of their opponents, something that cannot be done enough.
Yes, as a Ugandan society, we always have our weekly live press conferences. We have termed them the RNB live conference. And in those conferences, we educate as much as possible the people. We educate as much as possible the community, because we use all means available. We have those who are physical here, then we also have social platforms where we are putting whatever we're communicating on those platforms. And I believe civilians, the people who are listening in. And by doing so, I believe we are touching as many people as possible. Yes, and I believe by doing so, masses are really, we are doing our part as well to make awareness to the people.
Yes. You know, that's about the report as we go.
Yes, my last remarks, this is just the beginning. We are calling upon the state agencies. We are going to be serving the state agencies with this report. We shall be emphasizing the areas that we have talked about to ensure that at the end of the day, the index, the prevalence of rule of law in this country is high. Yes.
Thank you so much.